Again, welcome to this CNF 01, that is paper 1 of Certificate in Food and Nutrition. First paper is You and Your Food. In the previous video, I have discussed about unit first of paper first block 1. Okay. Block 1 of paper first is food groups, nutrients and their functions. Unit first, food and food acceptance were discussed in the previous video. In this video, we are going to discuss about functions of food. Food is one of our basic necessities. It may include rice, chapatis, dal, curries, curd, milk, fruit, etc. We may live without food, perhaps for a few days, but if we do not get it for long, our working capacity goes down and we will feel weak. Our working capacities goes down and we feel weak. You must have noticed this while fasting, especially when you fast for a long time. This indicates that food is important for maintaining our general health and it helps us in performing various activities. In this unit, you will thus become familiar with the various functions of food. When you have studied it, you will be able to understand the psychological function of food, which includes release of energy for performing various activities. How food helps in our body growth, development, and how food helps in regulating our body processes and protects our body from infectious diseases and injuries. You will also become familiar with the psychological and social aspects of food. Thus, we can say that food performs the following three major functions: physiological function, psychological function, and the social function. Right. So, without wasting any time or making the video lengthy, we are directly going to start with the important questions and answers of this unit. There is a handwritten notes of question and answer. So, welcome to the unit second, functions of food. Food gives us energy for maintenance of life and to do work. So, first question is, describe briefly the energy giving functions of food. Our body requires energy for performing physical activities like sitting, standing, and walking. We also spend energy while carrying out work like cooking, stitching, gardening, etc. Apart from these, our body requires energy for involuntary processes such as blood circulation, respiration, digestion of food, etc. Our food contains carbohydrates, fats, and proteins which are metabolized to give us energy. Thus, we can say that food gives us energy for performing the above functions. It's not going to ask you in the one line or one word answer and question. You have to describe it. This will come in 5 marks or 3 plus 2 marks. Let's come to the definition. What is enzymes? It will come in 1 marks question. Enzymes, the organics catalyst which regulate our body processes. Involuntary processes, a system which cannot be controlled or regulated by human beings as per their wish. Now come to the calculation. It will ask in fill in the blanks or 1 marks question. So come to the calculation that 1 gram of carbohydrate gives us approximately 4 kilocalorie. The energy is measured in the kilocalorie. Measurement unit is there. Okay. Then 1 gram of fat gives us approximately 9 kilocalorie. 1 gram of proteins gives us approximately 4 kilocalorie. There is a measurement in the smallest unit 1 gram, and carbohydrate and protein is both are equal. 1 gram of protein and carbohydrate, you can remember like this, 1 gram of protein and carbohydrate both gives 4 kilocalorie. And fat, fat is very hard to digest rather than carbohydrate and protein. It will give the higher calorie than both of these. Okay, coming to the next question. This is all questions are for you guys. Calculate the energy value of the following foodstuffs in the kilocalorie. You have to answer these questions in the comment section after calculating the values. For example, I am giving you the answer of the first question. Question number A, 25 gram of carbohydrates is equal to 1 gram of carbohydrate gives us approximately 4 kilocalorie, means 25 into 4. 1 gram is equal to 4 kilocalorie, then you are going to calculate 25 into 4. Okay, so 25 into 4 is equal to 100 kilocalorie. And the next B, C, D is for you. Proper type and amount of food, if taken, can be assured us for body growth and development. Coming to the next question, explain the bodybuilding functions of food in 7 or 8 lines. You can take the screenshot of the page. I'm not going to dictate each and every answers because video will become too much lengthy for you all, and you don't want to waste your time over here for just reading up the line. Next question, explain briefly how food helps in regulating our body processes. Next question, how does food helps in protecting our body from infections, diseases and external injury? Describe briefly. These all are brief question and answers. Next question is, discuss the 3 categories of physiological functions of food. I can read it out because this is a very short answer. Physiological functions of food can be grouped into 3 categories: energy giving, body building and regulation of body processes. Next question is, explain the physiological functions of food. Food satisfies our hunger and gives us a sense of physiological satisfaction. This is known as the physiological functions of the food. Physiological means external feature or external function, you can say. Next question is, state the social aspect of food. Give 3 examples to show how food helps in bodybuilding social contexts. There is the answer. And next question is, state whether true or false. These all questions for you. Again, you can answer this question in the comment section A, B, C, D, E, mentioning their true or false. Like first question, we eat food to get energy for performing the day-to-day activities. Say this is true or false. Okay, let me answer this question for the first. Okay, this is true. Next question, fill in the blanks. Dash forms 65% of our body. A, B, C, D, E. These are all questions for you. If you don't know the answer of this question, you can also ask me in the comment section. I will reply as soon as possible. Next question, explain with example how the following nutrients helps in regulating our body processes and in our body protection. You can take the screenshot of this. Finally, we have completed unit 2, functions of food. In next video, we are going to discuss about unit 3, macronutrients and their function. We will again discuss very shortly important questions answers, not making the video too lengthy. Okay, and tomorrow itself we are going to complete all the 3 units. Short video I will upload for you all.